Oh my god, I chopped a tree down. I chopped a tree down. Now what the heck do I do with it? Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back in the world of cyubeVR for a couple of reasons. I just wanted to check in and show you how things are going in my cyubeVR world. I love the deer. The house is progressing slowly because it's kind of a pain. I still only have the stick to chop wood. I haven't found the axe recipe yet. But, so the house is going along rather slowly. The mine's going on a little better, although I note, while I just sort of got into town here, there's a new crafting recipe, literally right at the front door of the Wee Hours mine. How convenient is that? Let's see what this guy is going to be. Okay, so if we grab you... Oh my god, you're an axe. I swear I didn't plan this, viewers. I swear I didn't look at that earlier. You are an axe, though. Perfect. Perfect. And actually, while I'm talking about that, while that fades away, off screen I found another crafting recipe, which is a compass. So we've got this compass here. I'm not 100% sure what some of these things are. That one looks like copper. I'm not sure what this is. And we're actually going to come back to that later for some other notes as to why I'm doing this episode of cyubeVR. But let's go to the axe, first of all. Yeah, get me out of there. Yeah, out of there, please. Good. And let's go to the axe. Was that stone axe? Yeah, stone axe. What do I need? Oh, 2 stone, 4 wood. I gotta have that. There's no way I don't have that. Although, actually, I might be out of wood. That might be kind of... might have to go chop a quick tree. Let me just see what I've got in the old inventory here. Inventory. There we go. I have processed wood, but I only have one of them. Dirt, stone, dirt, wood light. Wonder if I can do it with that. I don't see why I couldn't do it with that. Well, you know what? I gotta chop a couple of trees anyway to keep the house going. So let me do some very quick deforestation, and then we'll come back and make the axe, and that'll be cool. So while I'm chopping some wood, the other reason for me to make this cyubeVR video was, if you remember the last one, I basically just sort of did a, hey, here's some things I'd love to see in cyubeVR, and some things that I don't, just for, you know, throwing the debate open and, you know, seeing what you, the viewers, thought of what I thought of cyubeVR. Well, thing is, the developer of cyubeVR actually checked into that video, and first of all, I was very flattered by that. I'm a microscopic channel on YouTube. I am a small mote of dust in the YouTube universe. So the fact that the developer checked in on my cyubeVR video was really cool. And then he went ahead and answered my questions. And I'm sorry, I'm assuming a he, which is terrible in 2018, but the developer did not leave me a name or anything like that. So I'll try to just refer to him as the developer so I don't get any sort of gender issues confused. Anyway, developer checks in and goes ahead and answers all of my questions in terms of what I wanted to see. So I thought we'd talk about what is coming down the pike for cyubeVR as I'm chopping some wood. And now that I've done this, actually, I also wanted to... I've got a lot going on in this video, and it's going to be a little scatterbrained. I apologize. A commenter checked in with a really easy, good time-saving tip. So you've got all your blocks of wood, and now you got to put them in the bucket of infinite space. We could hand-pick them all up, but the commenter was really spot on with this. The bucket actually acts like a bucket. So for time-saving, you can actually scoop a lot of them in at once, which is really a big time saver, instead of having to manually pick all of them up and throw them in the bucket of infinite space. So good job on that commenter. I apologize, I don't immediately remember who that was. It was a few cyubeVR videos ago, but thank you very much for that. That's a huge time saver. Okay, that should be plenty of wood for what we need to do. Let me just get through the night cycle. God, the night is gorgeous in this game. The night is just gorgeous with the Aurora Borealis. Beacons are all lit up. You can see them going across the landscape there. The compass that I just showed off, fantastic, because the number one thing that we've always talked about is how easy it is to get lost in this game. But I might just stick with my beacons. I think my beacons are really awesome, and I love pathing through that rather than looking at a compass. I'm not saying I won't make the compass, but I dig my beacons, and that's one of the cool things about this game. I'm just going to do whatever the heck I want. Whatever the heck I want. Compass or no compass, I got my flaming stone beacons. Alright, actually daylight's coming up a little quicker than we thought. So let's see if I've got what I need to make the stone axe. I have plenty of wood now, so let's see, where did my wood go? There we go. Oh, I have to remind myself how many of those I need. Is that the stone axe? Yeah. So, oops. Come back. Oh, come back again. 4 stone in a line, and then an L with, sorry, 4 wood and 2 stone. 4 wood, 2 stone. Okay. So back to the old inventory. I'm assuming, of course, that I can do this with light wood. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do this with light wood. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them, and 2 stone. 1 and 2. Okay. Now, we just need to put A to B. So you and you go together. You up there. You up there. You. Oh, wait, how did it go? Was it that way or that way? Pretty sure it was this way. Oh, apparently I've made something else. I probably made a shovel. Yeah, I must have made the stone shovel. Okay, cool. You... I hope you went into the infinite bucket of space. Did you? Inventory. Stone axe. Okay, right on. Why don't you live right there? Now, let's go chop a new tree and see how that works out for us. So, yeah, getting back to the developer, he checked in on the things that I said I would love to see and kind of went right down the line. So let's talk about what's coming down the line in cyubeVR. Let me just get my axe equipped here. All right, let me just give this a quick test drive, and then I will get back to the point, I promise. Okay, so chopping with... Oh, wow, that actually gets stuck in the wood. Holy... And oh, that's cool. So it actually got stuck in, and I kind of had to wrangle it back out. Well done. Well done, cyubeVR, for some real-world physics there. It doesn't seem to be... Oh, and there it is. It's stuck again. I love the idea of it, but I'd also like to be chopping this tree down. That would be my, my ultimate goal here. I wonder if we actually have to cut it into a wedge like we do with a real tree. Anyway, while I work on this, things that I asked for. More decoratives. More decorative items that we can learn and place in the landscape. And absolutely, that is coming. In fact, some of them have already been added. Basically, the day I put that video up, there was an update that added some decorative items. Oh my god, I chopped a tree down. I chopped a tree down. Now what the heck do I do with it? Oh, it magically transformed. Do I put you in the bucket of infinite space? Is that... What do I do with you? Sorry, I've never chopped a tree down, so... Do we just get more wood out of you? Okay, now that... Do I put you... I put you in the bucket of infinite space. Got it. Okay. So, yeah, more decoratives absolutely on the way. There's been a chest added, and I think some other stuff. But absolutely that is coming down the pike. More decoratives are on the way. The other thing I'd asked for was, well, it was really more asking the question of, why do we have a bow? There's actually nothing to do with it, except kill deer, which is terrible. Oh, actually, I had a hard time getting you in the bucket. Apparently, enemies are coming. Enemies are coming to the game at some point, and we will have a reason to use the bow. However... Oh, I think I just lost that piece of wood. Oh, there's another huge piece over there. Wait, chopping down trees is labor-intensive. Who knew? Who knew? So there will be enemies in the game, which is kind of interesting. There will be a reason for us to use the bow. However, the enemies will be optional. So as I understand what the developer said, you can kind of opt in or opt out. So if you want to play the game totally pacifist, just what we're doing right now, just me and the deer, that is absolutely an option. But there will be something to fight, I guess, coming our way. Oops, no, didn't want to do that. Wanted to do that. And a very enigmatic sort of comment from the developer was, we will use the bow for crafting, or really, again, it was very enigmatic in the way that it was said, but we'll need the bow for building or crafting or something like that. And I don't really understand what that means, but I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see what that means. Another thing I had asked for was, and this would be the thing that makes me say, boy, at some point I'm getting a little tired of cyubeVR, was different colored or different sized blocks. Not different colored, that makes no sense at all. Wow, there's still tons of wood up here, and another crafting recipe. I just see another crafting recipe. Let's just go to that. So different sized blocks are apparently in the works, which would be fantastic. That would be great. I love what I'm building, but I'd like to be able to customize it more. And having not just this standard block size would really be helpful in that. So a block that was a little smaller, maybe a block that was a little larger, maybe a block that was half the height. Anything along those lines that's coming down the road would definitely be interested in that. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's some kind of pickaxe. Oh, I wonder if that's a better pickaxe than what I got. That would be great. That'd be great. I could really, really rip through the wee hours mine at that point. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what crafting recipes. Where do you live? Is that... There's the compass. Is that you up there? That's the stone pickaxe. I feel we did that. I feel I already have that. That's the stone axe. Oh, was it this? Oh, a copper axe. Okay. That's 4 wood and 2 copper. Do I have any copper left? I think I do. Let me just hop over here and see if we can make a copper axe. Oh, this house may get built faster than I thought. So yeah, different size blocks allegedly on the way. The other thing that I had asked for in that video, and frankly I knew it was kind of a long shot, was, do I have any copper? Oh, I think I have just enough copper. Was NPCs. Obviously, you know, I like the solitude of cyubeVR. That's the reason I keep playing this. But sometimes it does get a little bit lonely. There's no question of that. I got a very firm, maybe, from the developer. It was a very non-committal firm maybe, and that's totally understandable. I knew that was a long shot when I said it. So I wasn't pinning all the hopes and dreams of cyubeVR on having some NPCs. If it doesn't happen, I am 100% okay with that. And can we make this? Yeah. And this? Yeah. Okay, I didn't make it right. Okay, you go down there. You go down there. Was it not wood I was supposed to be using? Was it maybe stone? No, wood. Copper. Wood. Copper. Totally did that. Are you not a big enough nugget? Are there different sized nuggets? I do not know the answer to that question. Are you sure you don't go like that? Maybe did I put it in the wrong place? How about we put you on the top? Oh, I think this may be what... Yeah, there we go. That's what I did wrong. Okay, that's fair. You go in the infinite bucket of space. And now we have a copper axe. What are the odds I was going to find 2 axes back to back? That is good stuff. Well, let's go see what kind of damage this does to a tree. Boy, I bet this is going to get stuck in the tree real easy. Alright, so... that to that. Okay. How are we going to do... Yeah. Oh, boy, that gets stuck in there. And it feels beefy when it gets stuck in. Like, wow, you are really stuck in that tree. I actually am really stuck in the tree. Okay, there we go. Got it. It feels really stuck when you get it in there. And it's an experience that doesn't really play when you're watching it as a viewer on the screen. But go ahead and jump into cyubeVR and get your axe stuck in a tree and have to wriggle it out. It is a good experience. Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of tripping out on cyubeVR right now. So the last thing that I had mentioned in the video was what I didn't want to see, which was multiplayer. And the developer, again, checked in and said, gotta tell you, we're doing multiplayer. You know what? I get it. That's where the market is. You know, it's all in a multiplayer. And this just is kind of tailor-made to be a multiplayer game. I totally get that. Here's the good news from my end on that. It will be optional. Multiplayer will be optional, so you can kind of opt in, opt out. If you want to play by yourself, you can play by yourself. And oh wow, that just comes right down. I gotta chop this up. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. There we go. Did it. Okay, tree cutting down. I'm sorry, I'm kind of deforesting the area now, but that was kind of my goal from day one. So multiplayer will be optional, which is great. You know what? That's a great compromise. That kind of, fulfills both audiences right there. If 20,000 people want to run around cyubeVR and compete for materials, that's great. But if I just want to sit here and chop trees down with my new copper axe and get my house built a lot faster because I'm going to have a ton of wood now, and light my way with beacons instead of a compass, I can totally do that. So this is, again, just kind of a checking in video with cyubeVR, and I wanted to let you know what the developer said about what I said about the future of cyubeVR, and it sounds really promising. So thank you again to the developer of cyubeVR for checking in and answering my questions and telling me what's going to be coming down the line in this game, because I'm a fan and I hope people get excited about this game. This is an incredible VR experience. And for my personal opinion, such as it is, such as anyone cares about my opinion, I think it's probably one of the top 5 VR games out right now for the experience of it. And someday I'm getting up there. Someday. Now that I can cut trees down a lot faster, those islands in the sky just got a whole lot closer. So there it is, another quick cyubeVR check-in. How are you guys doing with cyubeVR? I know some of the people who watch this definitely play it, so let me know what your experience has been in this game, because I'm really curious. I think it's a really cool game, and I hope you think it's a really cool game, but let me know in the comments. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.